flu. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Castle in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's Dillingham in at the 1 spot. Looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Lakers hammered the Pelicans 133-89.
Yeah, LA had a giant third quarter, outscoring New Orleans 43-17. Of course, 2 days later, the Lakers winning the first ever NBA Cup tournament. Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Randall outside. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. First one falls for him. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Both free throws good from Randall.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Wembanyama. Poked away. Edwards with it. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Now here's Randall. Now here's McDaniels. And the shot is good.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Johnson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Now here's Vassell. D right on him. The 11-footer. Castle misses. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Edwards looking it over. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from Barnes. Traps in the tray. And that ties it up.
like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
Now Dillingham. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Checking out some numbers for Gobert. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Floats it up for Randall. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Gobert. He had a big outing in that Mavericks game as well. 2 points, that one goes. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Randall with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Shoots from 14. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Going inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control, the quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West Semifinals, the final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 5 now.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Randall. Out to the right wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here is Paul. Now here's Barnes. Back to Paul. Over Gobert. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts it up from 12. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
It's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. change here. Reed's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Zach Collins checked in for Barnes. Timberwolves trail by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, Coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham, defended by Paul. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Here's Paul. Takes it inside. Gobert with the block. Here's Dillingham. Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Paul for 3. Hands it from downtown. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now here's Paul. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Paul. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Outside Collins. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Dillingham with it. And here is DiVincenzo. 23 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And a miss there on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
They double team Wembanyama. Here's Wesley. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 4. There's the three. And the rejection by Collins. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Gobert. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Edwards passes to Reed. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. To McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Vassell. Lock at 6. Reed gets the bucket.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And it's Paul missing.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Johnson kicks to Collins. Collins, a screen on Conley. Vassell outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Lakers in L.A.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And here's the break. Here's Reed. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And that one falls for Reed. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reed after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Paul passes to Johnson. They need this one. They get it back. Wembanyama on the follow. And the Spurs lead by 2.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. DiVincenzo against Wesley. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Goes back up. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to Wembanyama. From the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And Collins has got the ball here for the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so he makes both from the line. Wesley with the ball. Outside for Wembanyama. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
San Antonio leading on the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Chris Paul. Johnson is out there with Collins. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4th. And we've got the second edition of the NBA Cup, our second ever semifinals. What'd you learn from last year?
Yeah, I think we all learned a lot, right? These neutral court NBA games are rare. No home crowd. Have to find your own energy. I thought the teams played with something extra in those games. They felt like playoff games in December.
And the second free throw, good. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
Love that assessment, but I do think he was peer.
Not in any way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
Pass to Reed. A three for DiVincenzo. A rebound by the Spurs.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Reed with a screen on Paul. Pass to Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Reed's got 7 points. Wall surveying the floor. Wesley with the ball. Bounce pass from Paul. Stolen by Reed. To the inside. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Randall's checked in for Joe Ingles. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Yep, it counts. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Paul dishes to Barnes. To Paul. Collins, a screen on Conley. Paul kicks to Collins. And here's Barnes for 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. but you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. Number one, the Spurs.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pulls it up. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 9 points for Jaden McDaniel. Conley against Paul. Nifty move. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. They now take the lead. McDaniel's got 12 in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Paul passes to Johnson. Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Pass to Paul. Now Barnes. McDaniel's defending. Paul with the three. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Here's Randall. Johnson with the block. Vassell outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And you look back at when the idea of the NBA Cup was first bandied about, there were skeptics for sure.
Well, chalk one up for Commissioner Silver and the league office. Once again, the level of fan interest and competition ratcheting up, especially here in the knockout round. It's been an unqualified success.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. On the wing, DiVincenzo takes the three. Rebound, San Antonio.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Vassell. Offline with his three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Here's Conley. A rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Paul. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Conley the pass to DiVincenzo. And Reed has it in the corner. And stolen by Barnes. In transition, here come the Spurs. It's stolen by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Spurs trail by 3. Puts up a deep 3. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a response from Vassell, coming right back with the 3 of his own.
Reed misses. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Barnes outside, from outside the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Edwards.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Pass to Vassell. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's 2-on-1. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the wide-open shot from Reed. A three-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Stolen by Collins. Barnes passes to Johnson. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Minnesota making a switch. Gillingham's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Johnson. Here's Wesley. Still yet to score. Pass to Castle. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. San Antonio's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Castle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And there's the drive.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Randall a screen on Vassell. Outside for Randall. And Barnes sends it back. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
It's picked off. Here's Castle. Defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. On the wing, Barnes. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And it's win or go home here, and this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement, a lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham, covered by Wesley. Dillingham with it. 4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And that game against the Knicks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And he makes both free throws.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Dillingham with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo gets the 3-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Barnes outside. Vassell sends a screen for Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Johnson outside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. It's Vassell with the drive. Here's Castle. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randle is doubled. It's stolen by Johnson. Vassell with it. Picked up by Edwards. And stolen by Dillingham. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Castle misses in close. Timberwolves trail. And Reed has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Reed's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Wembanyama outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Naz Reid has been on display for Minnesota. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Taking him off the side. Give it up for the participant.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've gotten comfortable in this number 3 spot on the board, Ernie. I mean, to be honest, that seems like the right place for them.
They've shown themselves to be, I guess, a dangerous team, Jet. Nobody wants to play them right now. And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, we're just warming up, watching the first half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possessions.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Handle out there with Gobert, and it's Dillingham in at point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound Minnesota.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 16.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Picked by Randall. Here's Dillingham. McDaniels gets a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 15.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Johnson outside. Wembanyama against Gobert. Fader on the way. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Edwards passes to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. Randall from outside connects from three-point range. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Randall, the second effort. No good on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Spurs trail by 5. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. 3-pointer. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Come on, get up for your Timberwolves.
Here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. That's the 3 fly. Oh, Edwards, and look how far away he is. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Barnes kicks to Vassell. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Randall from outside. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Edwards with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Vassell. Here's Castle. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And stolen by Wembanyama. They get a hand on it. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Floats one up. Dillingham with the rebound. Dillingham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall a screen on Wembanyama. It's Randall with the drive. Gobert down low. Johnson's there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Here's Castle. 8 points for him. Vassell outside. Off target from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. Out to Edwards. The 3. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hand. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. McDaniels a screen on Barnes. Randall passes to Edwards. 5 on the clock. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Spurs trail by 5. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For Julius Randle. And San Antonio with the change here too. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Paul driving the lane. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of a game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
And Edwards drops them both. Now Paul. He has 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Can they get it? And Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Outside Edwards. And here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Castle. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And taken away by Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 5. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good. Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Releases. Shot clock at 6. Dillingham, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside Edwards. And taken away by Johnson. Throws it up high. Collins trying to break free. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Collins. Wembanyama, right side. Over Reed. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Collins.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Johnson. Shoots it up. With the putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Pass to Collins. And here's Johnson outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got 8 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Dillingham. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Final quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. One of these teams so close to getting into that championship game. On the court right now for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Collins. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. Into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They get it back. Vassell, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. 6 to shoot. Here's Collins, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up.
First team foul. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Collins nails both of them. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Conley against Paul. Here's Ingles. Pass to Reed. They swipe it. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Collins. Spurs passing it around. Minnesota with the rebound. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards on the bounce. Rebound San Antonio.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Collins, a screen on Edwards. Here's Vassell, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Edwards against Vassell. Edwards kicks to Ingles. DiVincenzo with the screen for Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Paul dishes to Collins. He is stolen by Ingles. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Pass to Conley. Ingles with a screen on Paul. Ingles up top. Outside Edwards. Over Collins. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The kick out to Barnes. Edwards against Vassell. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
That's just poor transition defense. He's too good a shooter to leave open out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wembanyama's checked in. Ball finds Barnes for 3. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Paul.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To take the lead. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Edwards against Vassell. Here's Conley. And the layup falls.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
To the wing on the left. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley. Knocked loose. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Wesley. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Paul's shot is off.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama passes to West. Back to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Reed. Bangs home the trifecta. Reed's got 19 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Reed with a screen on Paul. Dillingham with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Dillingham with it. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. The game now all-time.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Gobert against Paul. Over Gobert. Here's Wembanyama. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wembanyama's got 39. Gobert the screen. Here's Dillingham. Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Captain Finch, down on the court in your action pass.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Naz Reid. Edwards has come in for Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D, guys.
Thank you, David. Nailed from three-point land.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For 3, Edwards. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And he can't hit the second.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw first half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here is Wesley. Wound up there for Johnson. Can't lay it in off the alley-oop. Here's DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Gobert finds Edwards. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Ingles can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama looking it over. Doesn't go for him.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Barnes. Edwards. good.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Driving inside. Pass to Ingles. It's tipped and stolen by Vassell. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Naz Reid.